Gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Simon Leung back with G Live. Yes, it's the official G Live, which means that we are multi-streaming into most of our Groove communities. Not all, but most. So if you're watching, good for you. Welcome. Make sure that you're subscribed, that you are liking our pages, you're following us, turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out. Now, of course, as always, if you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Hope you enjoyed your long weekend, especially for those of you who are living or from the US. It is a long weekend. It's Labor Day, but for us marketers, entrepreneurs, and just regular folks around the world like myself, of course, every day is a work day because we do what we can to ensure that we do the absolute most possible to ensure that all of our community members, such as yourself, will get a lot of benefits and advantages, all because you are a part of our group. So again, a huge welcome to all of you, especially if you're joining us for the very first time. Now, for those of you, of course, who are happening to be joining us for the first time, hopefully you know a little bit more about what we're doing. You know a little bit more about what's exciting about the Groove community. If not, definitely look through the pages, look through our groups, talk to fellow Groovesters, let them know that you're brand new, and hopefully we can do all our parts to welcome you in. And the reason why we're saying all of this is because it's been quite a few days actually since we've come onto the G Live show. And so we want to make sure that you understand that you're not forgotten. In fact, lots of things are happening in the background so that we can continue to deliver more and more value to you, including yesterday. I'm not sure if you're inside the main Groove group or not. We had an announcement by David Lemon that Groove is now integrated with Zapier. So if you're not familiar with Zapier, I'll tell you and show you more about that in just a moment. But before that, I do want to show you the post so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, we did receive the great news yesterday that our new Zapier integration is live for Groove Pages, GrooveSell, GrooveMember, and GrooveMail. More to be coming. If you just do a quick search, because as you know, things move very fast within the community itself. And so notwithstanding, this post that was posted about 17 hours ago has already been pushed down in the actual forum itself. So what you want to do, of course, is read through everything or do a search for Zapier, do a search for David Lemon, do a search for whatever else that you see on this page right now, because this is where the actual announcement took place. And as you can see over here, David said, I have great news for you guys today. Our new Zapier integration is live for Groove Pages, GrooveSell, GrooveMember, and GrooveMail. Now, keep note, this is, of course, just the announcement. When it comes to the tutorials, the step-by-step, the guidelines, all these videos, all these step-by-step blueprints and everything else, I'm sure they will continue to be released along the way. We cannot simply expect everything to be released right away. In fact, for even Groove Pages, for even Groove Cart, which launched all the way back in 2019, right? We still continue to have brand new content every so often. So it's never going to be fully complete in terms of education. That is amongst the value that we want to continue to give you over time. So just keep note that this is just a quick preliminary announcement. And so when it comes to the tutorials, the videos, all of these things will be coming very, very soon. Okay, but reading on, you can see a little bit more of what this is all about. In terms of Zapier, here are some of the new triggers, which means that once these things actually happen, it will trigger Zapier to do something else for you, which will automate some of your tasks. Okay, so these are just some of the new triggers so far. New Groove Pages legacy, opt-in. Okay, this needs to be set up within Groove itself. new Groove sale, new refunds, cancellation, failed rebill, new affiliate sign up, as well as Groove member, new members, form submission for Groove Mail, as well as Groove Pages opt-in. Okay, and these are just some of the things that we have so far. Here are some of the actions, which means that things that you can do. You can add an affiliate, you can add Groove members, and a whole lot more. Okay, just to let all of you know, and of course to get you more excited, the implementation of the integration means that this now obviously opens up Groove to a whole lot more wide array of other apps in the world. And this is probably one of the very first steps to making us more robust, more well-known. And so if you're here, you are at the right place and at the right time. Lots of more and more exciting things will be coming. A quick note. Importing contacts to Groove Mail through Zapier is not yet enabled. It will be, okay, once everything has been set up properly through the security measures for all SMTV connections. If you somehow missed our announcements on SMTV and Groove Mail and all that stuff, make sure that you watch the replays of our recent Grooveathon, where Donna and Mike, they went through all of those different things when it comes to Groove Mail and integrations and the release and what's all available, even a lot of strategies. And of course, if you want to learn more about what's SMTP meaning and what does it have to do with you and Groove Mail, definitely check out that replay, because there's a ton of information that you're not gonna wanna miss out on. In addition, also notice that additional software that are similar to Zapier that allow you to automate your tasks, such as Pabbly, such as Integrately, and Integromat. Okay, they will be coming soon after this one. Obviously, this one is first because it's the most popular. However, the Groove team is actively working extremely hard alongside with their teams to get this done as quickly as possible. As you can see, when you scroll down, you see a little snapshot of it, and tons of people are very, very excited about it. So check out the comments, read up more about it so that you know exactly why people are excited about it and why you should be as well. Now, before we actually go into the comments and say hi to a few of you, to give you a better understanding of how you can use Zapier, in addition to waiting for some of these integration videos and tutorials and things like that, and of course, reading up on the comments, what I wanna invite you to do is to go to Zapier directly, okay? That's just the best way. They're gonna be able to understand a whole lot more, especially if you don't know what Zapier is all about. If you go to Zapier.com, you will notice that Zapier is a third-party tool that allows you to connect your apps and automate your workflows. So if, for example, let's take another example outside of Groove. If let's say you want to collect leads through Google Forms, and if you want every single time that somebody actually enters in their information, that it saves into a Google spreadsheets, for example, onto a Google Sheets. You want it to automatically integrate and go into something like a MailChimp or another type of autoresponder. You can use something like a Zapier that automates all of that, so that you wouldn't have to automate or manually, go into Google Forms, copy and paste all of the information and paste them into Google Sheets, paste them into the into MailChimp and your other databases and things like that. With Zapier, it allows you to automate workflows just like that, so that you can do a whole bunch of things and automate them. Another example would be if, let's say, you want to make a tweet on Twitter, right? Every time that somebody tweets something with a particular hashtag, you want that to automatically post on your Facebook, and you want your YouTube videos, every time that you post something, to automatically post onto your Facebook pages, your Facebook groups, your Facebook profiles, and your Twitter and all your other social media, right? With Zapier, this also allows you to automatically do all of that without you having to manually do that. And so with that, once you come to Zapier.com, you will be able to see the importance of it by going through and scrolling through down. You will see that there's just a whole bunch of different applications that works with Zapier. And this includes Facebook, this includes Stack, this includes not Stack, Slack and Gmail and Google Calendar, MailChimp, and probably hundreds, maybe even thousands more. In fact, over here, you can see that the latest number is more than 3,000 apps actually work together for you to automate a lot of your workflow as that. And so the good news is that now that Groove is a part of this ecosystem, this means that you can start with it to automate a lot of the things that you will be doing with Groove, which is, as David mentioned inside of the post itself, it is a great start for us to do a lot more things and integrate with a lot of apps all around the world as well. Okay, so to learn more about that, more specifically, you can go up here on where it says the search apps, this little magnifying glass over here. Once you click on that, it will then allow you to search on different things right up here. Just start by searching and typing in Groove, for example. And what you'll notice is a few different applications come up with the name Groove. One is called Groove. One is called GrooveJar. The one that we're looking for is, of course, the one that is labeled GrooveFunnels within Zapier. Okay, so once you do that, you click on GrooveFunnels, and then whatever triggers and whatever action that will be able to be implemented alongside with it, you can see that it is available over here. Okay, so GrooveFunnels integrations, do more with GrooveFunnels. I imagine later on this will be renamed to whatever our brand new brand is, which is either Groove or GrooveCM or Groove.cm or whatever else. But regardless, you can see that this is the page that allows you to see exactly what works with Groove. Okay, so you can do a search over here on whatever apps that you want to pair with, or you can see that right now, Groove actually works with all these different apps that you see on the page right now. For example, Gmail, Google Sheets, MoveSend, which is an autoresponder, Stripe, WordPress, Lead Connector, ShipStation, MailChimp, Microsoft Excel. And as you click on this button over here, you will see a whole lot more, such as MailVio, MailerLite, Kajabi, Shopify, Facebook Conversions, Streak, OmniSend, Google Forms, as we mentioned earlier, as an example, Podio, as well as GuruCan, as well as ActiveCampaign, Thinkific, which is very similar to Kajabi, as well as the other types of learning and online courses type of platforms, Credit Repair Cloud, Maltic, Capsule CRM, and the list goes on and on and on. So all of this definitely something that you should take a look at, because all of these now already integrate with Groove, which is absolutely exciting. And as time goes on, more and more applications will be added. As time goes on, more and more features as well will be added. So all these things are, of course, features that we can look forward to. You're excited about this, by the way? If you are, type in the word excited inside of the comments. As we keep clicking, you will see that there's a whole bunch of stuff that is available. So hopefully the longer that we have all these things in place, the more answers that we have, the more features we'll have as well, and the more functionality we will all learn about. So as we continue to click though, you can see that there's just a whole bunch of different tools that are available with integration. Okay, so that is the good news. This is just the beginning. As you scroll down just a little bit more, you can see some popular ways to use Groove with Zapier as workflows. These are already done, already created for you by Zapier itself. So for example, okay, anytime that a new form submission has been submitted within Groove, you can add them into Google Sheets. You can also send emails via Gmail for any new form Groove submissions. So that's actually pretty exciting, because if, let's say, for some of you, Groove Mail isn't necessarily working right now, if we can figure out a way for us to submit a form, let's say using Google Forms or using any other integration that we currently have within Groove, and still have an email automatically be sent out, this time using Gmail, obviously assuming that you don't have too much in volume, you're just doing this automatically. If you have like 2 or 3 leads a day coming in, you want all these things to send out an automatic welcome email that gets them to automatically download your report so that you don't have to manually send it to them, things like that, right? Well, now with Zapier, this might be a possibility. Okay, so Groove submission, send emails via Gmail. You can also use Groove anytime that you have a form submission to add those subscribers automatically into ConvertKit. You can add them into MailerLite. You can add them into Hotspot, you name it, right? Whatever apps that are integrated, you will be able to do it. And as you click on see more, okay, you will see that a whole bunch of additional ones are available. So my recommendation, obviously, we're not going to be able to do every single one for you over here, give you live examples and live demos. All of these hopefully in due time will be created for you in terms of showing you what you need to do in order for you to make it happen for yourself. So with all of that, stay tuned for some additional tutorials. Stay tuned for some additional information as the Groove team continues to work a lot more in terms of the Groove integration with Zapier to get you more and more apps to integrate with one another. And hopefully a lot of our workflows will be even more automated than ever before. Okay. As we said, this is just the beginning. Obviously, come here to Zapier.com to learn a whole bunch more about potentially what we can do. And of course, if you have suggestions, you have feedback, you want some additional things that you want to do, our recommendation is that you go back to this post over here and learn more about what other people are saying already. As you can see, David Lemon himself is also responding to a lot of these comments. So if you have some different suggestions, if you have feedback, if you want things to be added as features, or if you have questions or comments of any kind, leave them in the comments of this particular post. And chances are either David or somebody on the Groove team who is technically savvy enough to actually, share this type of information with you, they will be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have about this brand new integration. But once again, very, very excited. A lot of very cool things are happening right here within Groove. So you are at the right place. You are at the right time, especially to the hundreds of you who have joined us over the last few days. I'm sure there's a lot for you to be accustomed to, a lot more for you to learn. So reach out to anybody who might be commenting on this video right now. Reach out to me if you wanted to. This is a true community where we want to help as many of you get started as possible. And of course, if you're more intermediate, you're more advanced, you are encouraged to be a leader and start interacting and helping each other as well. All right, so that's all that I have for you in terms of updates. If you need to go, you need to go. However, if you want to stay back for just a little bit longer, I do want to, of course, say hi to just a few of you who have been saying hi to us over the course of the last, 17 or so minutes since we've been live. We obviously want to acknowledge you each and every single time that as much as we do have time to say hi to you, we want to know that you are appreciated for interacting with us. You are acknowledged, you are recognized for being a part of the community. Jivinjot is showing us #live saying hello, great to see you as well. We also have Darshan join us on YouTube saying hello and good afternoon. A good afternoon to you, wherever it is that you might be. I am close to 6 p.m. now, so it's probably around evening time for me and many people around here in Australia as well. So depending on where you are, a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever it is that you happen to be. Linny is also joining us, #live. Great to see you. We have another Facebook user also join us, #live. Chester is also joining us. Great to see you. We have Shadow Symphony X saying hi all. Great. Link is saying good morning to everybody, #live. And then we have Marianito saying hello, sir. Great to see you as well. We have another Facebook user saying #live. And then Darshan is saying, please start soon. I'm not sure what you want to be started, but we've started for many, many years now, actually. So I think we want to welcome you to the party in session. We've been starting all this time. We're just continuing at this point. Digital Universe is saying hello to everybody. Mark checking in from Johannesburg. Great to see you, Mark. We also have Jivanjot saying thank you for the updates. Facebook user is saying, wow, wow, wow. Yes, a very huge, exciting integration and bonus announcement. I'm sure many of us are excited. Lenny is also #excited Groove Pages training. Nicholas is joining us #live as well. Another Facebook user is also excited. We have Karen join us on Facebook saying hello to me and hello to everyone. A hello back to you, Karen. Great to see you. Colin is joining us #live. Karen is saying this is great news. Looking forward to the Integromat integration too. Yes, as we mentioned, those are all coming. So we're all very excited about that as well. Chanel is saying #live. Lenny is saying, hey, nice to see you again. Nice to see you as always on the comments as well. We have Madi saying hi. And then another friend here, Heron, saying, sup, brother? Great to see you. Darshan saying hello. Ron is saying hello from the Netherlands. And then we also have Linny saying, oh, that's Minru from the Facebook user. Thank you very much, Linny, for clearing that up. And by the way, for anybody such as Minru or anyone who might be brand new, join us brand new on Facebook. What you do need to do is you need to go to grooveover.to authorize. Once again, that's grooveover.to/authorize so that we can authorize Facebook to show you on StreamYard, which means that the next time that you leave a comment, then we can actually see your name, we can see your smiling faces on your photos and everything along those lines. So do us a favor, do that so that we can actually see you. Thank you, Linny, for clearing that up. And I believe this might be Miru as well. Thank you for mentioning me. You are very welcome. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that we have for you right here, right now. Of course, there's a whole lot more that we will continue to share with you as the days go on, as the week goes on. As we mentioned earlier, we've started already. We are just continuing, and there is no end in sight. So wherever it is that you might happen to be, make sure that you're watching through all of our archives, whatever it is that you happen to be, okay? Watch through the posts, the videos, the tutorials, the replays of this show. It has so much information that I'm sure you're just gonna want to make sure that you dive into all of that. All right, so with that, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, we of course want to thank you for your time here today. Take action right now. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions, and we will see you on the inside.
You gotta get into the groove.